I want to be as transparent as possible because this is my thoughts, and my thoughts are developing. And one thing about everyone's thoughts is, and just like the whole universe in general, I don't feel that thoughts die. I feel that they transform, they evolve. The same way the human body evolves is the same way my mind evolves. And it could be some saying as a higher frequency, and some will say it's a lower frequency. Some will say it's a what they call in the Bible a sin, or what they call haram, and some will say it's awakening. Regardless, this is my journey and this is my thoughts on God. And everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Collectively, I think that religion suppresses the feminine energy. And I feel like it's leading to a confusion in the whole mass of people. This confusion is prevalent once you're looking at like all the corruption going on, and then the religion's there to point fingers at it. But I feel like a big problem is that religion is robbing women of their femininity, or whatever it's called. Religion is literally a box that is placing like masculine energy, but then there's no feminine energy teaching the good nature of feminine energy, such as creativity, such as intuition. That's why they say a mother's instinct. Religion will teach masculinity only. They say God's the Father. They describe Allah in man-like features, but they don't understand that there's a whole other collective of this God head, which is women. And I think human beings, due to this aspect that women is not teaching, religion is not teaching femininity, that we are in an experimental age where you see all this stuff going on. Like I always say, I'm 17, I'm still learning how to be a man, I'm still growing, I'm still developing. But one thing is, how can I learn how to be a man fully if there's a whole other aspect to that nature called duality? And duality is the two sects of the human collective, which I believe was split from the Garden of Eden. And you see the Taoist symbol of masculine, like one is dark and one is white. That's masculine and feminine energy. And this is the switch that happened, I believe, at the Garden of Eden. But there's aspects of that, and once you cannot teach only one aspect. You cannot only teach wrong and then wonder why the world's doing right, and you cannot only teach right and wonder why the world is doing wrong. You're confusing the population. You need to teach the full sect of things. Men are more logic driven. We're more like, we wake up and we're more logic, we're more drive. We don't really show emotions. We're more just, wake up and you think, how can I be the best man that I could be? How can I outdo my competition? And it's more go, work hard and stuff like that, which is kind of what a capitalistic society is enabling men to do. Well, women are more intuitive. They like to feel. They're art and emotion driven and intuition driven. And religion really doesn't teach the full scale of it. It suppresses a whole other form of human beings. There is two sides to the human consciousness. It's not one. They need each other. That's another thing. They make it sound like women don't need men too. Yeah, I'll admit I need women. I'm a man, but also women need men. There's a whole array of just the human collective. And what I'm going to elaborate on is, I feel that human beings are in an experimental age with transhumanism, and then you are like, it's also in a way trying to raise to a higher dimension, a higher frequency. We're stuck in a 3D realm right now, But in the 4D realm, there is no religion. There is no sect of gender. There's no race. There's no class. It's just that's the higher frequency. So I feel like part of it is part of the world is really trying to stay in this 3D dimension, and then part of the world is trying to break free in a higher sect of human being collective consciousness. That's why you see people saying that they don't have genders, and people saying that they're the other gender too. But at the same time, it's also because the both genders are not fully taught. You need to teach the whole array of energies. There is a whole lot of gender. Everyone is a combination of both masculine and feminine energy. Everyone is one with that. Your religion will suppress some of the feminine energies. And if you stay like I'm a religious like I believe in God. I believe in God. I believe that exists. But I'm not going to deny that fact. I think that just informing each other of the beauty in both essence of the human experience. There's beauty in the masculine path. There's beauty in the feminine path. And once they join forces, we become like in a godlike state. That's just how I feel about it. And it may be controversial, but this is like I'm gonna try speaking more on this and elaborating more on this like in the future. But I'm still learning this too, masculine and feminine energies. I'm always developing on my spiritual journey, but one thing I'm at the point now is behind everything, I'm just energy. I'm just the chakras that I place into the atmosphere, and it will come back to me in whatever form that I put it in the past. It will always come back to me. I will always reap what I sow. I will always feel that karma. And just to do good and release good energy, release good magnetic stuff into the ether will come back to me as well. So that's another thing that I'm really trying to get at. And above any of this, I'm one. I'm one with God. One with the universe. I'm one with the whole human collective. I'm one with nature. But it also, my energy is a masculine energy. That's my form of energy. That's the way I am embodied on this thing I call the human experience. And I'm still learning about this. Let me know what you think. Let me know if this was helpful in the comments below. I'm going to try saying as much as I can, helping the world as much as I can always. I appreciate you guys.